Okay, I know I said I would get these out a little bit faster, but obviously that didn't happen. So we started off with Hatfield squats. So last week I done regular barbell back squats of 165 pounds, and I got I think 9876. So obviously Hatfield squats being easier, I was able to get 4 sets of 10 fairly easily. Next week we'll move on to 5 sets, even though the program calls for 5 sets of 10. We'll move on to 5 sets of 12 because it'd be nice to build up my squat endurance, and I'm sure I'll be able to do that. And then the week after, we're going to move up instead of 5 pounds to 10 pounds to 175 pounds. Hopefully, that'll start making this a little bit more challenging. Then we moved on to dumbbell overhead press. So last week I had 40 pounds. I got 2 sets of 10. This week it was 9, 8, and then I went under my rep range in this one that you're seeing now at 7. There's a couple of reasons for this. One, it could be that the weights at the hotel I was at just weren't that accurate. Two, it could have been the angle I was at. I was at a 75-degree angle. It's probably a 75-degree angle there. Here, it's set to 67.5, and then I put the bench wedge on to make me a little bit more straighter, so it could just be a slightly harder angle. Um, Either way, it is what it is, and we'll kind of see. In the Meadows row, 95 pounds for 13, and then 12, and then 12. These felt good. I was at 92.5, and then last week when I couldn't do that, I upped it to 95, and I was able to hit my rep target. So I said, fuck it, let me just stay at the 95 pounds. And yeah, this felt good. I'm okay with a little bit rotation because to help get that weight up there. I think this is an okay amount of rotation and also really focusing on that eccentric. And then towards the end of this last set, I do partial reps until kind of complete failure. All right, and then we moved on to the seated dips. Now, the last time I did this at my home gym, it felt very uncomfortable on the shoulders. This time it felt a little bit better. I still think there's kind of room for improvement, but it felt good enough that I'm going to kind of continue doing it in this manner. Obviously, with me hitting the myo reps, so I did 2 sets of 12 and then the myo reps, 2 additional sets of 12. So obviously, the weight is too light. I'm okay with that right now. I want to really get kind of the form in, make sure I'm not really hurting my shoulders that much. So next week, I should do 3 sets of 15 with additional myo reps after that. If I'm able to get it and my shoulders feel fine, then I'll probably go up by like 10 pounds on this also. Because looking at it now, it looks like my left side is going up a little bit higher than my right side, which is really kind of not ideal. And then we moved on to lying side lateral raises. Last time I didn't have the option to do this. Either that or I was too embarrassed to do this. Probably didn't have the option. All the benches were taken. So I did regular side lateral raises. I did well in that. Here we did 17.5 pounds for 12 reps, followed by 17.5 pounds for 12, and then my reps down to 4 and 3. This felt good. Targeted exactly what I wanted to target. Happy with the progress being made on this one. Anyways, that's it for my narration of the video today. Continue watching the video if you'd like. Like, subscribe, tell everyone about it, ask me questions. More than always happy to answer them, and have a wonderful day.